Bev again. Today I want to talk about some of your diet decisions, okay? So, do you eat a lot of simple carbs? Examples are bread, pasta, soda pop, fruit juice, cereals, those kind of things. Complex carbs are like veggies, right? But do you eat a lot of simple carbs? Overweight people often eat 50% of their daily calories in the simple carb area, and obese people are up to 70%. And you shouldn't even be eating more than 35–40% of your daily calories as carbs, and you should not be choosing them as simple carbs, right? So refined sugars. These are sugars made by the food industry. You'll find them in peanut butter, low-fat yogurt, believe it or not, packaged foods of all types. And they're made by the food industry because they're cheaper, they're sweeter, and they want to make money, right? Acidic foods. Acidic foods are found, they're grains, dairy, the salt, if you eat a lot of junk food, fried foods, there's lots of examples of this stuff. But what this will do is increase your pH, your blood pH level, or your acidity, and lower its alkalinity. All right, so you got a bit of an imbalance going on here. And processed foods, well, you know the examples, right? Pastries, deli meats, fast foods, fried foods. So these are all your decisions. What happens biochemically when you choose these foods? Okay, if you choose a lot of simple carbs, you're going to get a much higher blood sugar level. And then later on, it's going to crash, right? Well, when your blood sugar goes up high, your insulin hormone, which is fat making, comes to the rescue. And afterwards, when your sugar level goes down, then you get these cravings. And believe me, you're not going to be craving spinach, right? And this high fructose corn syrup is made by the industry. It's a refined sugar. Is it fructose? Well, yeah, but it's made from corn, which has glucose. But anyway, that's another video. It can get up to 90% fructose, shockingly. And when fructose is separated from fiber, separated from glucose, then it goes straight to your liver for processing. And it's very, very difficult on the liver. It has to stop all its other jobs and process this stupid fructose. So you do this enough, you're going to get a fatty liver. You're also going to get a lot of cortisol hormone, and cortisol, also fat making, loves to put fat at your waistline. That's another video. And acidic food is going to give you an unnatural inflammation. It's going to give you a lot of byproducts, kind of toxic waste. But your body is biochemical. It's got to deal with that toxic waste. It doesn't want it near healthy cells. If it can't pee it out or sweat it out, it's got too much to deal with, it's going to send it for storage, and it's going to send it to your fat cells, right? It doesn't want it near any healthy cells. And if you don't have enough fat cells, it's just going to make more. So if you are highly acidic, you're going to have a problem with weight and fat loss. They go together. There's no question about it. Now, if you eat a lot of processed foods, okay, any of them, in the industry, this is again the industry, they made something called trans fats. And we all know that's bad, right? But how do they make them? Okay, they take unsaturated liquid at room temperature oil, and then they add hydrogen to the spaces in there and make them into a solid. And so they make them actually into a saturated. They've taken an unsaturated fat and made it into a saturated fat. Why? Because they want to extend the shelf life of a processed food, and some of them can be sitting on the shelf for a year. But do you think that's good for your arteries? That solid fat? No. If you do nothing else, avoid high fructose corn syrup and avoid trans fats. Those are the two worst villains to any fat loss goals you have. So what I would say, just a quick summary here, if you eat crappy foods, you are going to get shitty results. Crappy foods, shitty results. Crappy decisions, shitty biochemistry. Okay? So, have a great day. What did I do with my control? Oh well.